Today I am here to do the Lord's work. I've never done the Lord's work on this channel, but I've decided that today that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you how to make porridge beans for that one person that is important in your life, or just a way to say thank you to a beans lover whenever they do something nice for you. As you can clearly see, I just added my palm oil, allowed it to heat up a little before I added my onions and tatashe. Now notice that this tatashe that I added, or if you didn't notice, let me just mention that there is no seed in it, as you can clearly see, and it's just roughly chopped. The essence is I don't want the beans to be very peppery, but I also want it to look appealing when the person is eating it. You know, when something looks so appetizing that you want to have more and more. That's exactly what I want to achieve with this tatashe. So because there is no seed in it, it's not peppery. It's almost not tasting like there is pepper. So that way I can add so much to it and the beans will still come out very moderate while eating it. So I just added it, stirred it up together and just allowed it, fry up and cook. Let me also mention that I usually like to batch cook my beans. I think I mentioned that before. So usually I like to make a very large quantity of beans because beans takes a lot of time to cook. So just to save time and gas as well, I try to make it so much and pack in my freezer, so when I want to make anything with it, I'll just bring it out and defrost and just cook my food. It saves me time, it just saves gas, and it makes my cooking process easier basically. So if you'd want me to drop a video on how I make that, it's not such a long process, okay? But if you want me to make a video on that, let me know in the comment section and I'll be very willing to show you guys how I make that and how I also portion them and save them for different purposes, okay? At this point, our sauce is partly cooked already, and then I added one piece of chicken. Remember I told you this is for one special person, right? So I added one piece of chicken for that one special person. All right, I also added ripe plantain. Now note that this plantain is overly ripe, okay? It's not like it's bad, but it's very much ripe, so it's very sweet. You get the point now, right? Remember, we're making this thing for someone that is sweet to us, somebody that has done like something so exceptional for us. Now imagine someone randomly crediting your account with 10 million naira for no reason. You did not ask, there was no prior conversation, you just opened your account and saw that kind of money. This is the kind of beans you can make for that person. That's exactly what I mean. I don't mean literally like someone that gave you something as huge as that. I'm saying someone that did something very special to you and you want to appreciate the person. Get your pots or your saucepan or whatever it is you have and make this, and trust me, the person is going to really appreciate you. And if you know anybody that said they don't eat beans, I can never eat beans in my life, just try and make this exact beans for them. Like, follow this process, make the beans for the person, and trust me, the person would never say no to beans again. All right, so basically what I did was to cook my plantain inside the sauce instead of boiling it up. Remember I told you my beans is already fully cooked, like 100% cooked, or okay? So usually what I do is to cook my plantain inside the sauce. That way it can suck up all the oil and juiciness from the sauce, okay? So I also added 1 cube of Maggi to this or seasoning, whatever, because of course the stuff is sweet already on its own, so it doesn't need a lot of seasoning, okay? Now this is my beans. As you can clearly see, this beans is 100% cooked, like it's fully cooked. I just brought it out of the freezer, allowed it to fully defrost, and I started cooking with it, and that's it, okay? So all you have to do is to add the amount of beans you plan on cooking for this special person and take your time and stir it so that every single sauce or whatever it is that you are cooking your beans with will just incorporate together, okay? So I just took my time to stir. Now while we are stirring, let me ask you why you have not subscribed to my channel, because I don't know why. We always converse on this channel, right? We show ourselves what we can cook and what we enjoy. Now, why are you not a part of my family? And also, why haven't you turned the notification bell? I think I said notification bell, but please kindly ignore that, okay? You need to turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post on here, you get notified. All right, so I would really appreciate if you can become a permanent member of this community, and the only way you can do that is to subscribe to our channel, okay, and drop a message. I want to know you stopped by. Okay, please drop me a message and I'll be glad to read your message. So as you can see, everything is incorporating together, and if you look closely, you can see what I meant by adding the so much tatashe. You can see that the reddishness is just making the food look so appetizing, and it actually amplified the taste as well. Now, this was the point I added salt. Anybody that is an OG on my channel would know how much I try to go low on my sodium intake, and that's why I always add salt almost towards the end, or I add very little to none to my cooking. So as you can see, I added little salt to taste, and when it was okay, I just had to just cover up my beans and allow everything to just marry themselves together. Like, it's very necessary, don't you think so? Don't you think so? Please, you guys, marry yourselves. Oh yeah, you see, I've covered them all for them to marry themselves together, and as you can see, it's sizzling hot, telling us that what, it's ready. It's time to enjoy some deliciousness all by yourself. Okay, no, this is not for you. Remember, it's our special person. So this food has to be served to that one special person that is a beans lover, okay, that doesn't like beans or has never tasted beans, and you want to give the person the best beans of their life that they will never say no to, okay. Or you've been craving beans but you're tired of the regular kind of beans, or you don't really enjoy beans that way. Eat this one. This is what you need. Send me. I think I should actually send out a plate to one of my subscribers. Don't you think so? Okay, I'll think about it, but let me know if you want to get a plate of these beans, because it's just too yummy and my special person can't enjoy it alone. One of my lovely subscribers is supposed to enjoy this, so please let me know if you need this and I'm gonna send it to you, okay? All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time on this space, okay? Remember to subscribe. Bye.